News at noon. I am Cynthia Onwado. Now to the news in detail. The federal government has postponed the launch of the much anticipated Nigeria Student Loan Scheme indefinitely. The executive secretary of the Nigerian Education Loan Fund, Akintunde Soya, made this disclosure during an interview with the Analyze News monitored by our correspondent on Tuesday. To recall that in June 2023, President Bola Tinubu signed a bill to start a student loan fund that would give interest-free loans to Nigerians for higher education and those engaged in vocational skills development. The immediate past Speaker of the House of Representatives, Femi Gbajabiamila, sponsored the bill and it was supposed to start between September and October 2023. However, Tinubu said the program would begin in January 2024 after missing the October deadline. In January, the Minister of State for Education, Yusuf Sununu, said at a meeting that preparations for the program had been concluded. This included making the student loan scheme website and planning on how to start the program. Also, Tinubu told leaders of the National Association of Nigerian Students, NANS, a few weeks ago that the program would start once they added more features like vocational studies. However, barely 48 hours before the launch, Sawyer said the loan scheme was postponed due to some corrections that were being made around the launch. The Nigerian police force said one person died while 8 vehicles and 10 shops were destroyed and burnt following Tuesday's unrest in Wuse, Abuja. FCT police spokesperson SP Josephine Ade, in a statement, disclosed that the Commissioner of Police, CP Ben Igwe, personally led a team of operatives to the scene to assess and swiftly restore order. On the course of the arrest, Ade disclosed that preliminary investigations revealed that one Ibrahim Yahaya, 27 years old, was apprehended by operatives of the Abuja Environmental Protection Board AEPB task force and was taken before a mobile court which sits every Tuesday in Wuse Market, and he was convicted. She said the suspect reportedly jumped from the vehicle conveying him to the prison and took to his heels in an attempt to escape. Two armed correctional personnel who were in the vehicle went after him and in the process shot him. They said Ibrahim Yahaya was immediately rushed to a nearby hospital where doctors on ground confirmed him dead. Ade noted that the development led to some irate mobs who witnessed the situation to set 8 vehicles and 10 shops ablaze. Moving on now, no fewer than 61 people were reportedly abducted by suspected bandits who attacked the Buddha community in Kajuru local government area of Kaduna State. A resident of the area told newsmen that the bandits invaded the village at about 11:45 p.m. on Monday night, shooting sporadically before going away with the victims. The resident, who gave his name as Dauda Kajuru, said the kidnappers stormed the community in large numbers. He also lamented that since the removal of an army commander popularly known as Tega, bandits' activities have resumed in full force around the Kajuru local government area and surrounding villages. Still on insecurity matters, following the abduction of school children in Kuriga village of Chikun, local government area of Kaduna State last Thursday, the Inspector General of Police Kayode Egbetokun has deployed a mobile unit of the Nigerian Police Force to the village. The IGP, along with the DIG in charge of the Force Intelligence Department, Habu Sani, DIG Department of Operations, Ede Ayuba Akweji, AIG Police Mobile Force Yakini Adio Ayoku, and other senior officers undertook a visit to the state to assess the situation firsthand. In a bid to foster security efforts, the IGP also announced the immediate deployment of a full armed and ready unit of mobile policemen to Kuriga community to enhance security in the affected area and facilitate swift action towards the rescue operation. And now a 30-year-old graduate of the Federal Polytechnics Nekede in Imo State, Nerus Elamamba, has committed suicide. Elamamba's body was found dangling in his room in his village, Umohi, Uwama community in the Ezihite Mbise local government area of the state. The deceased ended his life after he had participated in the day's village manual labor carried out together with his peers. A source who spoke to Leadership in Confidence on Tuesday stressed that the deceased, who studied architecture, did not show any sign of depression. The anonymous source added that the deceased did not leave a note to indicate the reason for his action. The youth leader of the village, Ihikuru Eme Ibe, who spoke to our correspondent on Tuesday, said that the village were shocked by this development. And now bandits who kidnapped 15 Quranic students in Sokoto State have established contact with their families, demanding the sum of 20 million naira as ransom before they will be released. Proprietor of the school, Liman Abubakar, who confirmed the latest development in a telephone conversation with our correspondent on Tuesday, said the bandits called him and requested for 20 million naira for the students to be freed. Meanwhile, the Sokoto State Police Command's Public Relations Officer, ASP Ahmad Rufai, said the command was still working to free the abducted students. The said students were abducted by bandits who raided Gidan Bakusu village in Gada local government area of Sokoto State in the early hours of Saturday. And now report says the U.S. House of Representatives will vote on Wednesday on a bill that will force TikTok to cut ties with its Chinese owner or get banned in the United States. The legislation is the biggest threat yet to the video sharing app, which has surged to huge popularity across the world, all the while causing intense nervousness amongst governments and security officials about its Chinese ownership and its potential subservience to the Communist Party in Beijing. The vote is likely to occur at 14 GMT and is expected to pass overwhelmingly in a rare moment of bipartisan attempt in a politically divided Washington. The fate of the bill is unclear in the Senate, where key figures are against making such a drastic move against an intensely popular app that has about 170 million US users. President Joe Biden will sign the bill, known officially as the Protecting Americans from Foreign Adversary Controlled Applications Act, into law if it came to his desk, the White House has said. The measure, which passed unanimously through committee last week, will require TikTok's parent company, ByteDance, to sell the app within 180 days or see it banned from the Apple and Google app stores in the United States. It will also give the president power to designate other applications to be a national security threat if under the control of a country considered adversarial to the US. TikTok CEO Shou Zi Chu is in Washington trying to show up support to stop the bill. China warned on Wednesday that the move will inevitably come back to bite the United States. Although the United States have never found evidence that TikTok threatens U.S. national security, it has not stopped suppressing TikTok. Foreign Minister spokesperson Wang Wenbin said, condemning it as bullying behavior. And now to entertainment news. Nigerian singer Stanley Omar Didia, popularly known as Omale, has revealed his assumption about his colleague Davido's relationship with him. The salsa crooner, who was seemingly reacting to Davido spinning his songs while driving popular American content creator Kai Cenat around Lagos on Monday night, disclosed that he thought that the DMW boss hated him. On his ex handle on Tuesday, Omale wrote, "I've always thought OBO Davido has Hated Me. This is the first time Davido has been seen publicly promoting Omalay's song. The Port Harcourt-born singer is one of the few Nigerian artists who are yet to secure a collaboration with Davido. And now finally on sports news, Javi Hernandez said Barcelona proved they can I'd rather compete at the top of European football once again after beating Napoli to reach the UEFA Champions League quarter-finals. Fermin Lopez, Raul Cancelo and Robert Lewandowski were on target in a 3-1 win over the Italian champions on home soil, progressing to a 4-2 aggregate victory. According to Live Score report, Amir Rahmani's 30th minute goal to half the deficit set up a nervy back and forth encounter after Baka has raced into a 2-0 lead early on. But Lewandowski found the net within 7 minutes of normal time remaining to guide the Catalan Giants to the last 8 for the first time in 4 years. And on that note, we end the news on Leadership TV. For more of our news stories, you can log on to our website www.leadership.ng. Many thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have